Welcome to All Things SEO with Jay. Today we're going to talk about what web hosting provider should I choose to start my website, or if you have an existing website and you've optimized it but you're still having hard time with the site speed, what web hosting should I choose? And I personally had a lot of migration. I've been hopping over different web hosting providers to kind of see what's really working and things like that. When I used to work for WooRank, I've done a test with Emotion Hosting to create this article, how to increase the WordPress site speed. And you could only do so much to enhance your site speed um, with WordPress using plugins and CDNs and so on. But eventually, you come across a situation where you're stuck at a, at a load time level that you're not happy with. So you have to eventually choose another web hosting provider that gives you a better performance. And I'm not here to uh, give you a review based on how much commission I get for recommending a hosting provider. This is solely my personal recommendation of what I am using currently and what I've used in the past. So obviously there will be affiliate links below. So if you want to choose any of these web hosting, that's you can, but I'm not here to give out any suggestions or reviews on what the best commission, what web hosting will give me the best commission. Um, I started with Emotion Hosting, and when I written this article, um, I've done a lot of tests, and the performance was just horrible. 13 seconds, 22 seconds, and I couldn't handle it. So yeah, this is a cheap web hosting provider. Majority of you guys, if you're starting a brand new site or if you have an existing website, you'll probably try to find the cheapest hosting provider, and that's fine. But if you start picking up some traffic and you're getting people to come into your site, you want better performance. I try to go into Namecheap to kind of see if there's a big difference. There's some, not as much, but again, here you're going with the cheap alternative, and the hosting um, it's not going to be what you want. You could still optimize it, but you're not going to get the best results. I use Namecheap personally, as you can see. Um, I have 40 plus websites, and I'm not here to um, migrate all of that to an expensive web hosting until some of my affiliate sites or my client sites starts to pick up on the traffic, and I do have to migrate to a better performing web hosting. So I'm trying to lower my costs as well here. But the first recommendation I recommend is WPX Hosting. And I've used this personally when I migrated just one website to the business plan. The performance was good. It was about 1.8 to under 3 seconds of load time. So this is pretty good. But as you know, that I have multiple sites, and I purchased a professional one, added 15 website, and the performance starts to go down. And having 40 plus websites, I couldn't. I mean, this is still in comparison to Namecheap, is a little bit more expensive, but I needed to beef up my web hosting because you're sharing the storage and the bandwidth and so on. So if you have one website, if you want the lowest cost but the best performance, I would recommend WPX Hosting. The affiliate link is in the description below. So I highly recommend this. Uh, I know you're not going to regret it if you just have one website. But if you have multiple websites, I wouldn't. You could try going with the elite so that you get a little bit more unlimited bandwidth and kind of see. I haven't tested the elite version. I only tried professional, maxed it out, and then I didn't like the performance. So the next cheapest alternative and the best performance that I came across was Nexus, and this was in comparison with Kingsta. So Kingsta is a little bit more expensive. So if I maxed out on my 150, so I have 25 uh, websites in this with Nexus. So if I had 25 here, um, I'll be I'll be paying $400 in comparison to 140. So that was my alternative, paying monthly. And so far, the results are pretty good. You're getting under 3 seconds. You're getting 2.5, like 1.8 to 2.5 load time. So I recommend this one as well. Yeah, so I have 25 websites installed with Nexus, and I'm happy with the results. Um, and if I choose Kingsta, I'll be looking at installing 40 websites for $400, and that's going to be a lot more. So if I had 50 websites, that's not even 400. So if I need more performance, more bandwidth, and so on, I could just easily switch to a different package to kind of see if there's any improvement. Obviously, if there isn't any improvement, then I will eventually will go to Kingsta. Kingsta will be, um, as you would say, the best of the best kind of web hosting. But for the money, I wouldn't recommend it. I will kind of milk this Nexus opportunity. If you have one website that's still here, it's $20 a month. So that's in comparison to WPX hosting. That's still a good plan. So if you have 10, you get more storage and bandwidth. So you get in comparison to WPX and Nexus, um, I pick either of those. So Nexus or WPX hosting are my go-to for the best web hosting provider that gives you the best optimal site speed. If these hosting companies can't handle the performance, if you're running into 100,000 plus visits, then obviously you might want to consider Kingsta. But um, I'm happy with the results with Nexus, so I'm sticking with them. And if I have to again add more, then I could do that, and it'll still be cheaper than Kingsta. And that's it. Pretty much my recommendation of web hostings that you would want when you do start a website, or if you want to migrate and get the best performance of your website. If you have any questions, comments, or if you like this website, like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and etc. Till again, next time, see ya.